on the mirrored side of the map. The lanes are swapped. Welcome to Wild Rift.
Hey yo, it's your boy Noping, and today we are back. We are playing Amumu in the jungle, as specially requested. Matter of fact, shout out to this guy. We're gonna be running Amumu in the jungle today. Now the build that I like to go is Sunfire Aegis into Dawn Shroud, and then to top it off, we finish off with the Riftmaker. Now, with this build, I'm able to dish out damage while still being tanky, which is the reason why I like the build. Now, we're starting on the red side because I'm looking to get my bot lane ahead. And with this build, we're semi-team reliant and we do need the damage. And I'm investing in this Twitch because I know a late game Twitch is a straight demon. So without further ado, let's get on with this clear. And I'll catch y'all when we are finished our full clear. Alright, so after finishing my full clear, I do look towards bot lane because I did see a fight break out. At this point, I'm just looking for an angle to engage onto the MF. Alright, so first thing I do is I block her escape and come from behind so that I can easily secure the kill and get away safely. Now that kill is actually an investment because when Drake comes up, my bot lane will end up being stronger than the enemy bot lane, which gives me prio over Drake. And right after the kill, guess what? We back to farming. We need that core item. Alright, so after coming from base and picking up Bomby Cinder, I set my sights for mid lane because Cat actually pinged the flash and ultimate from Vladimir, so it should be an easy gank. Wait for his blood pool, make sure to CC him down, and ends up securing the kill. But sadly, Katarina ends up getting the kill, but I'm not too mad about that because in team fights, she will prove to be useful. Alright, so while farming golems, I actually saw the Gwen move throughout the river, so I pinged the Aatrox so that we could probably ambush her and get him an easy kill. So at this point, I'm waiting for it to show on the map. We see that she's starting to travel through the river. So I told the Aatrox to come near, we wait for it to show, easy CC, and we just start to burst it down, and it proves to be an easy kill. And that's why it's so important to make sure that you're watching the minimap so that you're able to capitalize on the enemy's mistakes. And right after that, we go for the B, and guess what? We got Sunfire Aegis, so at this point, we are strong, we are ready to take over the team fight. Alright, so right after base, I set my sights for the Drake. We see it's coming up in 10 seconds. I don't bother start my blue buff so that I'm there and we're starting the Drake on time, which limits the amount of time that the enemies have to come and contest the Drake. Alright, so while taking OBG, we see the Vladimir here. I wait for the blood pool, boom, hits them with the ultimate, and it's a easy team fight. Teammates are cleaning it up. Sadly, I'm the only tank in this game, so I'm gonna be taking damage and taking deaths. It is what it is. Alright, so after I read, I ran straight to Herald, and it looks like a fight is breaking out. I end up going in, and I missed the smite, which is absolutely sad, but we do end up cleaning up the fight. And since there's nothing else to do, might as well just help myself to the blue. Alright, so while taking the blue buff, the Vladimir and the Nami are here, and I'm thinking I could 2v1 or Katarina would come and help me. But look at her. She waits until I die. Look at the setup. I set it up real nice for her, but she waits until I die so that she can secure a double kill. Personally, I don't think that's worth it because it would have came out positive, but it's whatever. Alright, so Tryndamere places the Herald mid lane and takes the T1 turret. I see they walk through my jungle, so at this point I'm looking for Gwen. She tries to take my blue buff. I secure the blue buff and instantly turn my sights towards her. She tries to fight me here, but I see my team are coming to rotate, so I just stop for them, drop the R, and it's just a really easy takedown. Smite it to secure the kill, and guess what? Straight back to farming. Alright, so while I was farming my red buff, I do see Vladimir pathing through. I thought this would have been an easy kill, or so I thought, but guess what? I was wrong, and they ended up bursting me down immediately. Alright, so right after coming from base, I set my sights towards the bot lane because if we're able to collect the kill here, it should be a free Drake. In this clip, the recording software went down, so we watching from a replay. I got a perfect ulti, and it was a pretty easy fight to collect here. Why? Because Amumu plus Katarina plus Twitch equals easy team fights. Now, at this point, I swear to God, I had to be lagging or some shit. But I'm here thinking, oh, it's gonna be a safe Drake or whatever. So I go to smite and I jump over the wall. We do secure the kill on them, but sadly, we do end up giving the Drake to Tryndamere. Now, Rips in the chat, me and Amumu crying, feel me? But it's an easy comeback. We can come back from this. So we're gonna get straight back to farming. Alright, so right after coming from base, I do see a fight happening in the bot lane. I'm trying to make something happen, and I'm mad thirsty to make something happen. So I see the Gwen, instantly jump on her. And what I should have done here was I probably should have stopped chasing, because a lot of the times when I watch my gameplay, I do see that I do look for picks, but sometimes they do not work out. So those are some things I need to fine tune in my gameplay. But yeah, that was definitely not one of my brightest ideas. Alright, so while farming the Raptor camp here, I sense a fight's gonna pop off soon. So at this point, I'm just looking for a pick. I did see the Tryndamere here, but I can't queue for shit. Anyways, we're just looking here, trying to look for a pick. And we do see Gwen in the bot lane. So I'm looking over the Baron wall to see if she'll try to jump over. So I'm just standing and waiting here. Tryndamere's behind me. Thought the Q, she dodges it, that's fine. And now we try to look for more. Hit the Q on the Trin, ulti. And I just turned my sights on the Nami because she's been annoying. So me and Aatrox run her down. We secure the kill on the Nami here. Boom. And now we look and put our sights to the Vladimir. Now while running on the Vladimir, in my mind I'm like, yeah, we could take the 2v2. I'm pretty strong. But sadly, this Aatrox just is too afraid of the Vladimir and leads me to 2v1. And then he ends up getting soloed himself, which I did not understand. But guess what? We still gonna come back from that. Alright, so at this point of the game, Drake is coming up again. And since I'm the only tank, I'm the only person who could face tank on my team, I decided to start with the Drake. But sadly, I did not look and see the Twitch was dead. So as I said, it wasn't the brightest idea. But since Gwen is dead, I thought we had a fair chance. I went in here, popped my ulti. But what I found was they just dumped on me. But the good thing here is the backline did not take no damage. So it should be an easy cleanup. So after the we come back with Riftmaker here. And I'm feeling strong as shit. So I'm looking for a fight. We see Vladimir jump on the Vladimir, burst him down, automatic, boom. So at this point, I was contemplating going for Baron here, but I thought it was too risky, mainly because the Trin has his ultimate, which means he can't get killed, and I really didn't want a coin flip. So at this point, I'm just looking for a pick here, and if we're able to get the pick, then we should have a free Baron. So I see Nami go straight on the Nami here, because Nami actually seems to be putting in work. So I focus her down, she ends up burning her flash, and I set my sights onto the MF. So I start running her down, she thinks she could kill me. Ends up doing a lot of damage with my Dawn Shroud. And it's an easy cleanup because my team is actually rotating. And boom, ends up securing the kill on the Tryndamere. And now guess what, y'all? Free Baron. Alright, so while taking Baron, things do get kind of dicey here. Because I'm the only one tanking and this Twitch is not moving the way he should. So Vladimir comes in, ends up shutting me down. But luckily Twitch ends up securing the Baron here. Alright, so straight out of the base, a fight's popping off, need to join it. If we could kill Trin here, we get free Elder. And we end up securing the kill on the Trin. Now this position is mad coin flip. If we do win the fight here, we win the game. If we don't, we lose. So I hit the ulti on the Gwen. I have to tank for the Twitch because the Twitch is the only hope. I peel for him as much as I can, and he's able to secure a double kill. Now, is that worth it? Definitely, because at this point, we're able to take over the game and probably secure the dub. Alright, so right after the now it's high intensity. It's either you win or you lose. So I'm looking for the perfect engage for the perfect team fight. Chin actually ends here because he gives me a perfect engage. I flash onto the main carries, and the team fight basically plays themselves. They use all their abilities on me, leaving my team to just dish damage for free. And it was pretty much GG from there. Teammates clean up the fight, and the investment on Twitch is finally paying off. So we end up taking Elder, and then I set my sights for Baron because I have Elder buff teammates. So if they do end up trying to contest, they will lose the game. So we're shutting down Elder here. They're trying to make a play. I'm looking to engage, end up missing it because of Gwen's cloak. They decide to engage, which is not a smart idea. Focus my sights onto the Gwen. We kill Tryndamere like he wasn't even there. Collect Baron, and guess what? It's basically game over at this point. Alright, so we run down mid lane with Baron buff troops. Try to look for the pick on MF. Vladimir ends up going in on his own. Tried to jump on him, could not. So I just focus on taking the tower here. As long as Twitch is with me, we do have enough damage to end. So my main focus is just destroying the turret and getting straight to the Nexus. MF gets poked out, and from there, it's wraps. So I hope y'all did enjoy this video. If you guys do enjoy jungle content, please leave it in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get to the match results. Alright, so we 4 points in Masters. Let's see. MVP is Karma, well deserved, not gonna lie. And we had 10 kills and 24 assists with 30,000 damage and 4,000 damage taken. Anyways, it's Nopings. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all.